Welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Odessa, Amaris. How you doing today, you beautiful souls? I'm doing fantastic. Welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. We are continuing the story part of things. So, as you can see, I opened up Moana's door. We do have Remy on our island now, and we also have Wally as well. If you are curious about those doors, because we haven't gone into Moana's yet, but there's a good reason for that, is because I'm running out of space on my island, so I have to wait a little bit to actually get them on my island. But yeah, if you want to see those missions, those side quest missions, go into the side quest area to see me open up Wally and Remy's door. So this is the story part of the game. So we're going to continue the story, shall we? So the story continues with Merlin here. So as you can see, I also got my ears on. I forgot that I had these. And they're supposed to be on my head anyways because of the thumbnail. So, alright. So let's talk to Merlin here for our next piece. Ah, my friend. He's level 7. I was currently leveling him up. And I'm going to continue having him with me until I fully max him out to level 10. And it's just hanging out with him or doing his like daily chat. Or, you know, his daily presence as well, so that way you can level him up faster. Now, if you have him on, like, fishing or anything else, other than, per se, say you want to mine, but he's not on mining, that's okay. You could still do the mining, and you could still do whatever that they are not a part of. They will still level up. They just will get more stars if you level them up with the stuff that you set them as. So Merlin is, if I remember correctly, he was my fishing, if I remember right? I don't know. But I've been mining with him because I've been needing a lot of gold, and that will still level him up. It's just a little bit slower, if you will. So, our next and I don't think I've done his gifts yet. I've done one gift, but I don't have a lot of stuff to actually give him right now. So, we are currently hanging out, which I highly recommend if you're doing missions with anybody. It's just easier because you are going to have to go back to the person and everything, and it can be very annoying when they're running around and not with you, so it's just best to actually hang out with them. So the next story mission will be, friends, is everything. Do you need help, Merlin? Odessa, you've returned, and none of the worse for wear, I see. Why do you sound so surprised? Well, there may have been a similar change. You wouldn't come back. Slim chance that you wouldn't come back. Stuck in the realm with the others. Forever. So he's talking about stuck in the doors and all of that. But luckily we came back. And we came back with Remy and Wally. So, alright. Excuse me? It was worth the risk? Me? Stuck? Not a chance. Let's do worth the risk. Yes. The reward of friendship are usually worth it. As I always say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. And now that you've returned safely, we know that it happened. What's happened? It won't happen. Excuse me. Why are you trying to smack me, Merlin? That's so mean. Now there's something else I want to talk to you about. You may have noticed the giant pillar. About the village. That they're strange, they're creepy, they're beautiful. I like creepy shit. I'm always been a Halloween chick, as you can tell by my attire a little bit. I love doing Halloween-y stuff all the time. So, I mean, come on. My eyes are demon-like looking. Anyways, I'd say they're beautiful. That may be, but it's time you understand what they are. We'll start with the one in the meadow. Follow me. Alright. So we are going to track this one. And let's get out of here. One day, I swear, they'll probably fix that. So if I remember correctly, he might go running off to it. This is the only time that the characters will run off, as if they need you to follow them somewhere. So let's do that. Hello, Wally! He's already maxed out to level 10. So I've been a busy bee for the past several hours and doing mini missions. Alright, so here's the pillar and this orb that's been caught. Let's talk to Merlin about it, shall we?
Yes.
Come along, we have a destiny to fulfill. Yes, continue Our friendship is everything. This pillar is just one of many scattered around the village. For as long as I can remember, the pillar protects the village and keeps it safe from dark magic. But no longer. I'm afraid the pillars are broken, Odessa. How did they break? What's wrong with them? How do I fix them? Let's do how did they break? Well, you see, there's they no longer wheel of belt place of each has gone missing, and it's these places you'll need to find. Each pillar once connected on orb of virtue. The orbs are filled with power, magic, and each one stands for around which the old ruler built the village. These virtues are some of the most powerful kind of magic there are. Trust, friendship, power, just to name a few. Power, one of the visitor, or power is one of the virtues. Yes, power can be virtuous if its wielder wields, which I'm afraid is rather rarely is. That's how we've ended up with such a magical mess on our hands. So what happened to the orbs?
Well now, you see...
When our ruler disappeared, some were lost, some were forgotten, and others were stolen for their magic. I have to find the orbs to keep the village safe, to restore the village virtue, to get all the magic for myself. Let's do to restore the virtue. That's right. We can't forget what truly is important. When these pillars are working, they help to remind us. Now this pillar holds the orb of friendship, one of the most powerful orbs in the village. The orb is now tangled in night thorns. Fires than any you've experienced before. Since the orb got stuck, the will in the meadow fell. Pray to a curse, and we can no longer use it. You must free the orb from the thorns by proving that you have power of friendship. I'm awesome. I'm an awesome friend. I'll keep bringing more friends to the village. Haven't I proven myself enough? I will keep bringing more friends to the village. Yes, it's exactly important to get our friends back, but that isn't enough. We mustn't forget about those who are already here. Try to reborn their lives. Small acts of kindness go a long way. You know, like give someone a gift just because you think they'd like it. Spending time together. What do you mind kids call it? Hanging out? So talk to the villagers to get to know them. Most importantly, let them get to know you. Once you understand this, the orb of friendship will be yours. Return it to its rightful place, and the curse of the well will be lifted.
Thank you.
All right.
Very kind.
So this one requires us to get three friendships up to level 5, which we've already done that because majority of my friends at this point are level 10 right now. So like I think Remy is the one I haven't done yet. Merlin I'm working on, Mickey I'm working on, but everybody else is level 10. So Goofy is level 10, Scrooge is level 10, and Wally is also level 10. So, once you complete that, of your 3 friends being level 5 at least, then you could come back and talk to Merlin once more. So, I've been a busy bee, I wasn't playing. So, my friend. Friendship is everything.
You see,
You've completed a great fate, or naturally, your friendship, Odessa. The village will be all better for it. Well, come on. Come on. No time to dilly-dally. We must get back the pillar, recover the orb, and lift the curse on the meadow. Alright, there we go. Now we got it. Oh, do we have it? Place the orb of friendship in the pillar. Alright, let's do this. Woo! Perfect. Now that we've got that done, let's go check out the well in the middle of the meadow.
well, hello.
Splendid! You succeeded. The well is free of the curse. You know, the old ruler used the well to travel by magic around the village, from well to well. I prefer to wander. I like to get where I'm going fast. Traveling by magic sounds risky. I like to walk. I don't normally use the wells. I mean, you can. I sometimes do, depending on thing or situations and all of that. But sometimes I prefer to just walk instead. But that's just me. But you can do what you want. And sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't use it.
Superb!
Indeed, wandering is when I think my best. Though. But you can always use the wells when you need. Your hand is inside the well. Oh my goodness! I just realized that. When you need to get somewhere fast. Speaking of response, the orb of friendship, remove the dark magic from the night thorn, blocking the way to the rest of the village. If you gather enough dreamlight, you can get rid of the great night thorns to explore further. And in time, we should be able to discover what happened to the others who stayed behind. I seem to remember that when the village fell to the curse, the sea witch stayed by the beach. Did you just say sea witch? Sounds scary. Sounds like my kind of lady. Sounds like a good place to start. I do love the Sea Witch. She is amazing, but I think this is a good place to start. A skewed observation, Odessa. The Sea Witch may hold many of the answers we seek. I suggest you start by exploring the beach to the south. I think he's stuck in that animation. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's stuck in the animation.
Right now,
Oh, there he goes.
couldn't have done better myself.
Alrighty, so now we can view the map and explore things. So we go into here. There's the map. If we want to like go to somebody, we can also just select the character, and this ray of light will actually start to lead you to them. You can also teleport each of the characters back to home. Sometimes there's a little bit of a bug. This game is not perfect. I've been playing this since the beta and everything, and we still have problems with it from time to time. It happens. It happens. But if you cannot find a character, just select it and select them again, and they will teleport back to their home. And if you are trying to find them, but you don't want to constantly keep opening up your map, you just select them. And like I said, there's the tray to get to where they are. Just like that. To get rid of it, you can either go back in and select the character, or just talk to them, and it will go away. So, Merlin, we're not done hanging out. Where are you going?
Oh, hello.
Merlin, we're still hanging out. That also happens too, where it cancels the hangout. I don't know why. But, yeah. I need to still hang out with you. Gain, to a new, biome. Alright, so, this is where we're gonna start, is this biome here, which is the beach biome, because that's where he said we wanted to do. And luckily, I grinded enough points out to actually open this area, so let's do that now. There's a whole biome in the village you haven't seen. You know, it's called Desert Beach. To get there, I'm afraid you'll have to remove night thorns and clear a path. Alright, we have enough to do that, so let's do that. Congratulations, Odessa. You can now visit the beach. And there we go. We opened up a whole new area. Oh. What is going on here? Oh my. Alright, that is it for that one. That is the Great Power one, which will continue our story. It's the one that we don't want to start just quite yet. We want to finish the friendship. So let's do that. Teehee, things will... well, they always seem to have a bit more magic when you're around Odessa.
Pretty good, eh?
Bravo, Odessa. Continue nurturing your friendship, and they'll be your greatest strength. And you'll need all the help you can get. I fear that Dreamlight Valley won't be truly safe until we can find and return all the orbs to their rightful place. Find them and restore the pillars. We're counting on you, Odessa. Alright, there we go. So that is done for that one. Talk to Merlin, explore the beach. Do we have enough time to do that? We have enough time to do that. Is he still following me? Oh, good. You're not broken. So we finished one pillar. That is one pillar right there. So I know a lot of people try to move these. You can move these in build mode. I highly recommend waiting until you finish all of the pillars. Otherwise, you can bug out your game. So I don't know if they fixed it or patched it, but I wouldn't risk it because of the fact that you would have to reset your game if you do end up bugging out. It's why a lot of the time people don't do the time jump like you can do with Animal Crossing and stuff like that, which is really frustrating that you can't do that, but I guess. Alright, let's explore this area. Look, there's ice everywhere. Oh my goodness. And we need an orb for that pillar. So, which means we have our next stall here. And another outfit? Heck yeah, let's do that. Oh, nice! Some nice pants. But I think I'm gonna stick to the ones that I have for the time being here. So, let's open up this area over here. We'll have more opportunities to mine now, so that's good. We need more mining areas for when we're ready to level up here. Oh. Oh, there she is! Our wonderful sea witch here. We're gonna open up these real quick. And let's take a look. I think there was one over by the other area too. Ursula moves to the beach. Merlin is concerned, but I think it's a good thing. As the old saying goes, keep your friends close and your daughter sea witch in a nearby cave where you can watch them. Alright. So, we're gonna open up that. Use this. Let's take a look. What did we get? We got a beautiful red dress. Some of these dresses I have a hate-love relationship with. Some of them look fabulous, and others I'm all like, oh wow, not my cup of tea. And that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody likes the same things, so... let me go pick up that other thing real quick here before we get started on this. It is a reading point. I'm amazed I can actually walk through that. I did level my character up a little bit more here too, so I'm happy about that. We're gonna go pick up this piece of paper, which is going to be, I believe it's our journal, but I'm not 100% sure if that's the case. I should have picked it up while I was over here, but I just remembered it. So let's pick this up. Alright, our next one is... I always thought this would be a nice place for gardening. Alright, so... that gives you the hint as to what this area is once you pick this up. I'm trying to get all of the stuff checked up. This is going to be your gardening area. This will be where you're going to plant, or you're going to get some daily plants. And that is with Wally. So... Alright, let me return to Ursula and find out if that is our next story piece here. So give me a hot second. Alright, so now that we're back at the cave, we have another piece of paper here that I totally forgot to actually check and grab here. So we're gonna grab that. Might as well. I fell asleep under a tree. When I woke, I couldn't move. Purple vines had grown around and over me. Their thorns cut me, but they could not cut me as painful as loneliness. So I pulled myself free. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, so we're back at the cave here. We're gonna activate our next quest here, because we have some time here. So we're gonna talk to Merlin and go from there. Yes, well met, and all that. Let's do this. Odessa, some villagers are getting worried.
Curious.
You see, our memories are getting cloudy. We fear the forgotten may be coming again. Oh, wait, a big magical mess this is. It's the doing of the same sort of dark entity. It covers a cave, vanished through a portal. I mean, we were completely across the other side of the beach, but let's say that. Oh, blast it all! A dark entity moving through portals. That must be why the curse appeared in so many places. If we're to stop the forgotten from happening again, we must fully understand the situation. The what, the who, and the how. Where do we start? I can't do it alone. I'll never let it happen again. Where do we start? There's a few caves away on the beach. You must explore them. When the village fell into the sea witch filled to a cave by the sea, which is this one right here. Perfect. We're at the right spot. She must be in one, you say, on the north side of the beach. Yep, which we're here. Investigate the cave and find her. If there's one thing I know about Ursula, it's that she always has secrets. She's willing to trade to make a deal. Alright, so I got a little bit ahead of myself here, but that's okay. We're just gonna go right in here. And we're gonna talk to Ursula. Hello, my evil queen! How is you? And here I thought I knew everyone in the village. Who are you, angelfish? Are you the one who's trapped me here? Leave me to waste away, wasting and alone? I'm the hero of the village. First things first, who are you? Merlin sent me. Let's do that one. Merlin? That old bat? He, sent you to find me? That could only mean one thing. His magic isn't powerful enough to get through the spell. That locked me in here. But you, on the other hand, you must pursue great magic. Possess great magic if you got through the cave entrance. And if you can get in, that means you can also get out. What do you say, darling? Will you help your new friend Ursula out of this cave? How do I get you out? What's in it for me? How did you get trapped here? By no fault of my own, I assure you. I mean, angelfish. You see, before the Forgotten happened, the Pillar of Power protected Day's beach from curse and evil magic. But soon after the Forgotten began, Starfish told me someone had stolen the orb for the pillar and hid it in a cave on the beach. Of course, I was just dying to help the village, so I started to search the cave, this cave, to try and find it. And what was the reward for my good deed?
No!
Imprisonment in this horrid cave. You're telling me you got trapped in the cave by trying to help the village? No, oh no, poor you. You're lying. I can tell. Should have looked out for yourself first. You know what? I don't know if she might be telling the truth here, but there's not really a good option here, so think you're rather clever, don't you? Well, perhaps I had my own reasons for seeking the Orb of Power. I'll never tell anyways. The orb isn't here. It must have been hidden in another cave on the beach. If you get me out, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the Forgotten. Do we have a deal, darling? Deal? No way. You're a witch. Deal. I needed something called a crystal key to enter the cave where the orb is hidden. I have it here, and I'll even part with it for free as long as you promise not to forget me while you're off running around. All right, we've got it. Use it, and it will. It's the magic hidden beneath Dreamlight Valley. Well, what are you waiting for? Hurry! We can't risk another curse hitting us and trapped you here too. Not that being stuck with me would be so bad. Now would it, pet? Oh my goodness. Not at all? You could teach me magic? Sounds like my nightmare. Let's do that one. Looking to become my apprentice, are you? There's a thought. Come back with the orb and we'll talk, sweetie.
Oh, someone's on a roll.
Well, thank you, darling. All right. Let's go place this where it needs to be. Which I know where it needs to be. We got a little bit ways to walk here, but can't be too far. Make sure that there's no pages in here, because I've been really bad about looking for pages. Alright, so we're gonna take it, and we're just gonna put this lovely little crystal here. Ta-da! Explore the mystery cave. Alright, so, if I remember correctly, we're gonna need certain gems here. Per the gem that, best to on your hero's quest. Alright, so we have 3 that we need to pick up. Find a way to remove the first magic gate in the mysterious cave. Alright, so we need certain gemstones. If I remember correctly, I think I have some of them. I could be wrong. I might have to mine for them. Which is fine. We can mine for them. But let me double check to see if I have any in my chest. I'll be right back, and then I will let you know if I found them or if I have to mine them. Alright, we're in luck. I did end up mining what I need here, I believe. So we have 1, and I believe we have the other one as well. I could be so wrong, but we are in luck to actually get these, I believe. Also, I need to make my way down to the beach anyways. Once we get these portals open, that'll be a lot easier. Let me just grab this stone from mining recently. The nice thing is it's going to tell us what's part of the mission here. And I also need to open this up because this is going to be our next thing that we need to do. So we might as well just open up the stall here.
Good day to you. Hi!
We need to level it up more here.
Huh?
There we go. We've got tomatoes. Might as well finish it off. Let's see what we can do here. Last time for leveling. There we go. Perfect. Now, let us buy tomatoes. We're gonna need this for later. 1 seed, please. And the gems, I think I've got it, but I'm not 100% sure. Oops. Red gem will be found up top, obviously. So let us put the red gem here. And, oh darn. I guess I don't have that one. I'm gonna have to hunt for this gem. That's okay. We can do that. And I just gotta go mining for it. I thought I had it. Apparently I do not. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Maybe it'll give us the one that we need. Even though we already have that one. So I probably should have kept some of the gems just in case. And I think like that's another thing too that you're gonna need a lot of resources for a lot of stuff. So just make sure you, I guess, have a few of them on the side. So that way you're ready to go for anything. And even if you don't have treasure chests to put them in, I just highly recommend having one of everything, you know. Just to be safe than sorry. Because otherwise you have to go around doing this. Which is fine, you know, it's fine. And we'll be opening up Moana's world here, which I'm super excited to be doing. Oh, looks like that one is empty. That's right, I just got the redstone out of there that was sitting there. Alright, I'm gonna come back once I get the next stone, so give me a hot sec. Alright, with a little bit of work, we've got our next stone. This stone can be found on the plaza and other places. If you need to know where all of your items are, you can just look at your list of items to have. So you can look in here and be all like, where can you find this one? So that one is in the Peaceful Meadows, the beach, and a couple other areas. This one you can find on the beach, or in the forest, and so on and so forth. So that way you know where to find your materials. Use that to your advantage, for sure. Especially if you're looking for stuff. Alright, so that finishes that door. Now we got our next door here, which is going to be planting. Right crops to grow. To complete on below. One is underground, and one grows, or one golden brown. What remains is red and round. So this one grows underground. I think it's this way. Let me double check just to be sure that that's the case, because I don't want to get this order wrong. I don't know if it matters, but we're just gonna do it out of safety. Alright, so the order is our lovely my brain today. And then it goes to goes wheat, and then tomato. So now we wait for these to blossom, and once they blossom, then we will head on down, because I thought maybe, you know, having them planted would be enough. So if they're not in the right biome, they won't grow as fast, unfortunately. But yeah, so it goes in the order that the thing says: underground, golden brown, red, and round. So yeah, and you can find all of those where they're supposed to be. But for now, this is gonna take a bit. Finally, we got these to grow. The first thing to pop up while I was editing my video was the wheat, and then the carrot not too long after me posting the previous video. And the tomatoes took the longest to actually get to grow out of everything. Now that we have that, you could probably just ignore it and go and do some other stuff while you're waiting on stuff to finish. Which is nice. You can just go and do your leveling with your characters if you need to. You don't have to sit and do what I did and just entirely sit here waiting for your stuff to do what it needs to do. Alright, let's open up some of these that I have found. Some of these I found on the beach. I'm just gonna open them up here. And we got a cute little mini jacket. And we have another recipe. Looks like it'll be tomato, wheat, and a vegetable of some sort. Let's put that away, and the final riddle. Let it be known to cook and eat what you have grown. Alright, so we get to pick these now. You want to wait for all 3 to grow, otherwise it's not going to work like you want it to. I've tried it and then I had to wait. Oh, that was annoying. So now that we have it, let's do this one, and there we go. And we got some more stuff. We'll be able to open up another door here. Alright, and now we have to eat it. Perfect. And what is this? Is this another journal piece? I believe it is. I've learned a new language extremely easily to learn, and you can express complicated ideas so quickly. I'm going to use it to keep my journal. All right. One last thing, and you can get, one last thing, and you can go. Catch the orb that lies below. All right, fishing we go. I don't know how this is gonna work, but sure. And we're just gonna hold on to that. And there it is. The power orb. Alright, Merlin, let's go put this baby back into the wall, or the little pillar here. Not the wall. And set Ursula free. Because Ursula wants to be free. Return to Ursa in the cursed cave near the beach. We can do that. So the reason why I don't clear out all of my thorns is, with the battle pass, sometimes there's a request to clear out the thorns and to pick up memories. So if you see those orbs while I'm walking around and you're all like, why aren't you picking those up? It's because there might be a request in the battle pass. Now, the battle pass takes, I think, about part of a month and all of that, so you have plenty of time to complete it and everything. Just make sure you have all the characters that you could get your hands on, because sometimes the battle pass requires you to talk or hang out with somebody or that, or get them their special gifts. So keep that in mind when you're doing the battle pass, guys. Excuse me.
Hello, dear.
Welcome back, Angelfish. And I see you held up your end of the bargain. Well, a deal's a deal. I'll let you in on a little secret about the Forgotten. Everyone talks about the Forgotten as if it were just some miserable thing that happened, like an Alice blossom in the ocean, or algae like blossom in the ocean. But the Forgotten is so much more than a floating moment or fleeting moment in our village history. The Forgotten is cast by a being. The Forgotten is as real as you and me. And the Forgotten is still here, causing or cursing the village. Why would anyone do this? Must be very powerful. How do I stop the Forgotten? Why would anyone do this? Who knows? For some, not me, of course. Causing trouble is its own reward. If we're going to stop the Forgotten, you've got to fix the pillars. They're the only things that will protect the village from the Forgotten's curse. Now run along and tell whoever you must, but be careful. You never know who might be listening. Ha 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 ha.
Someone's on a roll.
Alright, and let's let Merlin know about Ursula. It's in time to see how far you've come. Alright. Odessa, you've returned the orb of power into its rightful place. Brave. You've done marvelous things for our village, my friend. Though I suppose the Sea Witch is free now. Rather unfortunate. Coincidence, eh? Her name is Ursula. It was the only way. I'm not going to leave anyone behind. Not gonna leave anyone behind. Yes, quite right. We will need everyone working together to fight the Forgotten. Just be careful, Odessa. Ursula will do almost anything to increase her power. And I'm sure she sees the power within you.
Pretty good, eh?
Alright, finally level 8. I'm still working on his level 9 and everything. But that is the completion of that one. You know what? I'm going to turn on, I'm going to go in settings here. And we're going to give me some daylight here so that way we can see. I've been playing in the dark this entire time. So, let's see, because it's based on your time. Quest-wise, well, unfortunately, we do not have another quest to do right now that we have finished that. We're gonna have to keep on playing the side quests in order for us to keep going. So, yeah, we'll do that. For sure. Though I am going to, do Ursula's piece real quick. We'll come over here. Now that she's free, I'm amazed that it didn't ask me to take a photo with her. But then again, she is not on land. And I'm going to stress this. You don't have to. You don't have to, but I'm going to because, oh my god, it was annoying dealing with her. But what you should do is go into your character selection. I already bought this cosmetic through one of the little side pieces and everything, which comes with the quest and special cosmetics in itself. So we're just gonna bring her to land because it is such a pain to deal with her, because she always moves around in the ocean all the time. So we're just gonna do this. And it's supposed to bring her to the surface. I think I did it correctly. I think I did it right. Select. There we go. And there we go. Ursula has legs. There we go. Yay! Now I can easily find you on land and not have to chase you down. Because God only knows that that's a pain in the ass to deal with. So, yeah. That's it for now. We don't have any main story quests except for Eternally Idle. Guess we're going to have to keep on going till we get what we want to our next thing. So, alright, so that is it for this episode. We'll be back with more of the Dreamlight Valley stuff for missions and everything for the main story piece. And if you're looking for my side missions, look no further than the side quest area for all of the stuff that isn't main story stuff. That is pretty much it for today. Thank you guys so much for all the support and love. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Definitely hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload to the channel. Feel free to check out my other playlists while you're waiting on the next upload, or come and hang out over on the Twitch page, or hang out in my social media pages as well. Without further ado, I'm your host, Odessa, signing out. Gamon Gamers, cosplay and cosplayers, be safe, everybody. I love you guys. Bye!